Most brownies and cookies are good warm. These have a cheesecake layer that needed to settle before serving. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want one of these types of pans, an 8x8. That aluminum is best because they're cheap. Line it with parchment paper, set that aside. Now, here's the fun part. So you can make your own dough, whatever kind you like, cookie dough, because that is our first layer. And what you want to do with that is push it as hard as you can in the bottom. Because you want to evenly spread across here, because this is going to be, think of it like skanky lasagna. Because your first layer is going to be this cookie dough. And we're just going to keep layering it in cookies. So, get ready. First layer, chocolate chip, done. And this can be messy. Floozies are always messy. I mean, you can just throw things together. Like now, these are my secret ingredient. I'm gonna line these cookies on top of my cookie dough. Just push on them in. Bam, bam. Cookies, dough, cookies, everything. Even all the things that you love in life. And then put them in this pan and bake it at 325 for 30 to 35 minutes. But hang on, the best is yet to come. So this is my second layer, the red velvet layer. And now for the crunch, we've got our Oreo layer. And just kind of do it the exact same way as my Secret Magic Molly cookies. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought they didn't give us cream on that Oreo. I'd have been like, what? Okay. Ooh, Floozies are messy. Now that we've topped our 3 layers of cookies, it's time for the cheesecake part. All right. And if you want to put a little more Oreo in there, if you're feeling a little generous, or like you want a little extra crunch, do it. The only problem with these is that they're kind of messy, as expected. And that means you gotta have cleaning skills or a great boyfriend that has awesome cleaning skills. I have the latter, thank God. Okay, so now we can actually set this aside. Grab our bowl, and you're gonna use 2 packages of cream cheese. And you're going to want them to be room temperature. So leave them out for at least like 5 or 6, well, 4 to 6 hours, I would say. So I've got my cream cheese, and I'm going to get my mixer, and I'm just going to lightly whip it. Alright, once you get it whipping, like when it's creamy about like that, perfect time to cream in your sugar. So everywhere. Let's turbo this. This is why we wear aprons. All right, I don't mess around with the eggs. I gotta put them in one of these measuring cups because I don't want anybody writing in my comments that they got eggshells in their cookies, because they're not gonna. Oh yes, perfect. Check it, double check it. You want the jumbo eggs, you know, make sure you get all the nutrients. Okay, so turn this on low. Add your eggs, gently blend them in. You don't want to turbo speed it yet. I do, but alright, so your mixture is going to look like this, just a creamy, yellowish mixture. So, that's what we're going to want to do. This is my co-dog, Dolly Paulden. You'll see her in some podcasts. But you're going to want to make sure that you get everything out from the bottom of the bowl. Okay, so now all we need is half of a teaspoon of extract of your choice. I prefer cake batter, but Floozies typically prefer vanilla, so we'll go with that today. All right. Now blend that in. All right, now we need our spatula because you guessed it, it is time to fill in the cracks. With cheesecake. Completely cover the Oreo layer. All right. So you're going to smooth this layer over. And now you got choices to make, all right? So that was a great choice. That's my jam. All right, so it looks like this. And we want it to look prettier, right? I want it to taste better, right? So, I mean, let's just add some Oreos to the top of it. And Oreos are great to crumble on top of things because they hide mistakes, all mistakes. These cookies, it doesn't matter what you do. These are what makes a Floozie. That's what takes the Floozie all the way around town. You have people come back for more. Would have called them the Shelby Price bars, but didn't want it to get personal in my podcast. All right, now, perfect. Yes, and my floors are a mess. And now you have ready for the oven. which is preheated at 325. You're gonna put this beauty in there. 35 minutes. Yeah, so the vibe I want people to get from my podcast is that, like, Aunt Jemima meets Dolly Parton meets Ron White meets America.